Good morning, everyone. On today's show, we're going to talk about why the schedule has changed for the week and why I'm no longer playing the Mortal Kombat 1 beta. I have quite a lot to say about it, lots of details to cover, and I'll explain also why we're doing something completely different today. Pretty unexpected. All this and more on today's Level 1 podcast. Shut the fuck up. No one cares about your fucking podcast. God damn it. Alrighty, everyone. Good morning. Today is Sunday, the 20th of August, 2023. I'm DSP. And, man, have the plans changed for what we were going to be doing this weekend. I mean, originally, I was going to try to play the Mortal Kombat 1 beta all weekend long. Per talking with you guys over the last week, we essentially decided that maybe we shouldn't play it all weekend, but we should still do a Street Fighter 6 community night tonight, because this is probably going to be the last opportunity to do a community lobby for a while. And I agree. So we were going to do 3 streams of the Mortal Kombat 1 beta. And yesterday I came back from my day off, full speed ahead, ready to hit the ground running with MK1. And, wow. I mean, that's all I really have to say. I was kind of shocked, very shocking, at how this beta performs and how they expect that this beta is going to sell games, except for the fact that after I played it and was honest with my audience, I was met with a big backlash, not necessarily of criticism, but of confusion, because everyone started to tell me that I'm the only person criticizing the beta. Oh, really? Well, maybe that's a good thing, because maybe people actually need to start listening to someone who doesn't have a vested interest in having a game be successful. Yeah, I don't want it. Nope, I don't want it. Really? Because at this point, it's starting to get pretty annoying. All right? Basically, I'm being honest about my experience with this beta, factually referencing things that are undisputable about it. Okay? So why is it that if these things are facts, that it seems like people in the FGC are kissing the beta's butt and saying it's absolutely amazing and yada, yada, yada? Why do you think? I mean, really, do we really have to go down this road again for the millionth time? All right? I am not part of the FGC. I will repeat that. I am not part of the fighting game community. I don't attend tournaments. I don't interact with them. I have nothing to do with them. I'm an outsider. By calculation. Okay? I very well could have been a part of the fighting game community, but during the era of Street Fighter 4, I saw the writing on the wall, and I distanced myself from them on purpose. All right? This has allowed me to be an independent. This has allowed me to be vocal about things that I see going on from a unique perspective that they will never give you. You have to understand something about people in the fighting game community, okay? For the most part, they are incredibly dependent on new fighting games becoming popular, getting views, and being successful. They need those 3 things. If they don't get those 3 components, they have nothing to do. Do you get it? If someone out there is known to be a guy in the fighting game community or a gal in the fighting game community who plays them, goes to tournaments, covers them, does tutorial videos, does grind sessions, has people come and support them because of that. Now, what if the game sucks? It's gross. It's for this. It's not because they love what they're doing. It's not because for the love of the game or because they're true gamers. It's for this. And this is what it's become. It's not about putting out a quality review. It's not about putting out a quality playthrough or quality stream. It's about making this. And that's sad. Well, now no one cares. So now what do you do? Right? This, case in point, is exactly what happened with Street Fighter V. Okay? Street Fighter V was a terrible game. I don't care what anyone wants to say and argue with me. Street Fighter V was a terrible fighting game. It was one of, if not arguably, the worst numbered Street Fighter installment ever created. From the launch to the end of its life cycle, it was not good. It got better, but it was not good. Why did it take until the release of Street Fighter 6 for pro players to finally come out and publicly admit it. 7 years. They lied to everyone and claimed that the game was good. Oh, it's so good. Oh, this and that. Look at this good thing. Look at this thing. And then Street Fighter 6 comes out. Oh, you know what? Admittedly, Street Fighter 5 was bad. Yeah, it was a bad game. Here, Wait, where were you for 7 years? But we're supposed to trust these people, right? When it comes to, like, what are you talking about? I don't know. I don't know how people can still trust people in the FGC who are literally talking head advertisements for everything in the FGC. I just don't get it. You shouldn't be listening to those people who always say everything is good. You should be listening to those who have absolutely no possibility of benefit. I'm not a sellout. I'm not a shill. By being honest with you, it doesn't matter to me if Street Fighter 6 or Mortal Kombat 1 or Tekken 8 are good or bad. I have enough content to cover for you guys no matter what. Really, if Street Fighter 6 was terrible, I'd still have plenty of stuff to do. If Mortal Kombat 1 ends up being awful, I still have plenty of stuff to do. That's because I'm a variety creator. I don't rely on just fighting games. So I can tell you like it is per my own perspective, which is going to be very different from someone who's inside that FGC bubble, who relies on every game to be hype and positive and great and money rolling in because they're so good. You understand? Anything for this, right? So when I'm sitting here playing the MK1 Beta and I'm reading stuff off the screen that outright is stating that the connections are bad, and people are, oh, no one else is saying what Phil is saying. Yeah, because they're all kissing the game's butt, and you're so ignorant to how this works. That somehow 7 years of being lied to about Street Fighter V wasn't enough for you to realize that there are people out there who are not looking out for your best interests. They are just in it for this, because without this, there's no reason for them to exist. Do you understand? Do you get it? I don't know why people don't. All right? I just don't get it. All right? So, now that that has been said, all right, allow me to explain what happened yesterday when I was playing Mortal Kombat 1, why I'm not playing it again today, and the ridiculous backlash that I got overnight in comments and people all over the... Oh, Phil's just salty and Phil's not good and blah, blah, blah. That's the most moronic thing I've ever heard in my life. Really. I have factual evidence of the things I'm saying on camera, and you're going to tell me that what I'm saying is invalid because it's not in line with the FGC heads who are kissing the game's butt? Man, you are stupid. That's all I have to say about that. You have to be a dunce. You have to be a gullible moron to believe what you've been told when for 7 years they said the same thing about Street Fighter V, and now all those players have come out and admitted Street Fighter V sucked. Okay? And just being real talk with you guys.